Where my people at? Where my people at? I'm doing a random spontaneous reading. Yay! I think I'm live. Hi guys. Hope we're all doing well today. How is everyone feeling? I haven't been on here for a while, so I thought I'd check in. Hello. Adriana, how are you? I'm gonna wave to everyone. Hello, hello. Is everyone feeling okay today? Hi. I thought I'd do a little check-in and make sure you're all okay and feeling positive. I know this is a bit of a weird situation we're all in, and we're going to have days that are up and we're going to have days, my music stopped. We're going to have days that are up, going to have days that are down, and that is just life right now. We're going to have to just ride the wave and really release any control of what we have on the situation. We have no control. So if we're feeling a certain way, you've got to just let it be. Like yesterday, I felt like I just wanted to rest all day. I didn't want to do anything, and to be fair, I didn't do anything. I just read. I had a nap, a lovely nap. What else did I do? Pretty much nothing all day. We watched some films. A few of the girls were feeling exactly the same kind of energy, and it was weird because I did actually pull a couple of cards out yesterday. I didn't post it because I felt like the messages were really for me, but then that's like the whole, well, what we're all going through right now is actually, I spoke to a few people later on in the day and they were all feeling exactly the same energy. So instead of posting it, which I was going to post, repost it today, but I thought, you know what, I'll just do a new one for the collective, a little angel card reading to just see where the energies are at today. And yeah, to make us feel a little bit more positive and a little bit more connected with, try and get outside of our heads, but inside, if you know what I mean. I know a lot of people are having a lot of time to themselves right now, so the thoughts are going to be crazy sometimes, they're going to be too much sometimes, and where there's nowhere we can go to distract ourselves from our thoughts, from our thoughts or our feelings, now is the time to process them, let them be, write them down if they're reoccurring quite a lot. Write down your thoughts, and then just try and ride that wave and just let things go. If you feel like you need to cry. If you feel like you want to be silly, go be silly. But the main thing is that whatever mood and whatever emotion that we're feeling right now, we have to know that we are in control of it. So let the feeling be, and then let it pass. So if it's a down feeling, sit on it, but then know that you can turn your mindset and be like, right, I'm done feeling down and crying, I'm gonna go and have some fun, and then just do something you can do to lighten up your mood. And I feel like today's energy is very playful. It's very I don't know, try and think of things that are just going to cheer you up for the moment, kind of like playful and what's the word, like you're a kid again, that inner child wants to come out and play. So I felt definitely that energy today, so we're going to see what comes up in the cards anyways. But I'm going to do a little breathing. If you guys are watching, I know this was so spontaneous, but if you're here with me right now, I'd love to share this moment with you. If you want to do some deep breaths with me, I'm going to try and reconnect this Wi-Fi. It's being a little bit slow today. Play. Hey, we got some. If anyone wants to write in the comments about how they're feeling today, feel free. We're here together, and let me know how you're feeling right now. And if any of these cards relate to you, give me a little comment as well. But I'm gonna start with the message of the day. I was gonna do a little video, I'll probably post it later on tonight, about like your thoughts and how to really sort of take control back on your thoughts, and if you're slipping into that negativity, how to get out of it. And there was also another video I wanted to do on intuition and about that inner voice and that inner guide telling you certain things about certain situations, certain people, and knowing that the difference between your intuition, your heart, and your head. Because I know a lot of people are like, but how do I know if like I'm making the right decision? And like your head's telling you one thing, your heart's telling you another, and then your intuition, you're like, well, what is it? But I had this sort of download. I haven't been able to do it on video yet, but yeah, about the difference, and I want to share with you guys because I know it's really helped me yeah, move forward on certain things, and you know, people, places, wherever you are in your world right now, if there's decisions you need to make, just knowing the difference between that. So I'm going to do a few angel cards, see what the messages are. Have Angel of Grounding. Do you want to see the beautiful card? So, Angel of Grounding, which is mad because today I felt like I've needed to walk out in nature and to really connect again. I'm here on 24-hour lockdown. It's not fun. I've bought some plants because I thought that was going to help me. Help me feel more grounded and connected to nature. So I actually have. I will show you guys in a bit. Actually, after this, I'll just do a little story of my new beautiful plants. But yeah, I felt like I needed nature here because we are here on 24-hour lockdown. I was like, right, what am I going to do to make myself feel like I'm outside? Bring the outside in. So yeah, I definitely have been grounding myself today, and it's just reconnecting with yourself. Reconnecting with your inner voice, your inner child, just grounding that energy. If we're all up in our head right now and thinking too much and having that clouded thought process of, oh, I need to do this, I need to do that, or what's going on, are we here, are we, what's going, yeah, just all these questions in your head, it's really good to reconnect with yourself and ground yourself. So that is definitely a little message for today. So get outside in nature, do your little walk that you've got on, or back in the UK, you've got an hour to walk, so make the most of it. Here in Dubai, you can only get a permit once every 3 days. So once every 3 days, try and get out of the house, pretend you're going to the shop or whatever you need to do just to get out of the house. And try and go via near water or near grass or something, because that really connects yourself and grounds yourself back into nature. So yeah, I'm going to clarify this card. We all got to just try and stay positive at this time, don't we? And be very grateful for the things we do have and the people who we have in our lives right now. I did some really good positive affirmations before this, being thankful for my health, and you have to repeat it over and over again. If you're finding yourself in a bit of a low negative energy, just sit there, sit in it and be like, right, I'm going to take control now and start saying things that I'm grateful for and the things that make me feel love, things that make me feel happy, and really just connect with that and just say in your mind when you're just in that meditative state, after you've done some deep breaths and just really in that present moment, just literally name everything that you're grateful for and everything that you've got love for, and just say like, I am grateful for my family, my friends, my loved ones. I'm grateful for the house I live in, the roof over my head, the food on my table. I'm grateful for your pets, if you've got pets. I miss my pets so much. just name everything that you're grateful for. I always say, like, if you find 10 and write it down, and let that be your thing you go to every time you're feeling in a bit of a, like, where you're in a lack of things. Get back to the things you have got and just be really, really grateful for those, because it really does attract more gratitude and love into your life just by really being grateful for what you have. And it's just, connecting yourself, really. See what clarifies it. Ooh, we have strategy. So I did some cards the other day for my friend here, and this come up as well, and it is literally just what I said 30 seconds ago, is writing a list of everything that you're grateful for, your gratitude list, writing it down in your journal, your thoughts, your feelings, anything that's going on in your head. To write things down is like, it literally takes the thoughts out of your mind, put it onto paper, and you just feel like it's so clear. And I can't actually stress how important it is to actually have a journal of thoughts, dreams, feelings, things you're grateful for, because you can always go back to that. It's your personal thing, so you can go back to that and just start reading things and going, oh yeah, okay, I'm grateful for that, I'm grateful for this. And also you can see how you're feeling throughout the day, and anything that sort of pops up quite a lot throughout your day, like any negative thoughts, are stuff that really does need healing. So it's strategizing and journal, like making a journal of yourself. And I swear it really, really does have a positive effect by writing things down. But I'm going to read the actual meaning. That was just my intuition saying that. So we have, this card shows a pen, journal, compass and a key. When you receive this card upright, it indicates that this is the optimum time for setting up very specific strategy for achieving your goals. Write about the direction you want to go in. Consider any potential change in course that may be needed. Be aware of the particulars regarding your goals and have some conscious plan in mind. Structure the short-term goals needed to make your long-term goal a reality. This card is telling you to spend some time setting things in order. It's time to take full control, add thought to action, and set your sights on the road ahead. Oh, I like that. And like, if you do have a goal or anything that you want to do after coming out of this this quarantine, now is the time, while you have the time, to just start planning and getting things done. Like every day, just like do a little bit more towards your goals and things you want to achieve when you are free. Because this time right now, we have no choice but to stay in. So it's just making the most of your time here, and just taking those little steps and structuring how you want your life to be after, and how you want to be after, and the people that you want in your life after this. You kind of realize like who your true friends are in this time, and I do think it's important to really feel like who is giving you that good feeling, and who is feeling like you're feeling, okay, I might not want to see these people after this time, because you know who your true friends are. That's all I'm saying on that. And supporting that, we have Daughter Romance. Ooh, I like this. So like with the whole clarification of that, like what's supporting it is things that make you happy, things that bring you joy, things that bring you love, things that bring you fulfillment. And that is really what we got to focus on right now, is everything that's going to just fulfill us and make us feel happy. And we're all different, like every single one of us is different, so there is no right and wrong on anything. You have a choice. People don't have to be in your life if you don't want them to, and certain people who you're paying attention to, if they're making you feel a certain way, and if it's not a good way, then don't be afraid to let go of them. Don't be afraid to say bye to certain people that are causing a negative impact in you, because you can't change that person. There's no change in anything. Like you can't change someone else. You can only change yourself and what you pay attention to. So that is in your own hands. So it's your own personal respect and self-worth. If you say to them, look, I've loved having you in my life, but I'm feeling like for me, I just need some time for me, and say it in a loving, positive way. And then you can let go of that person and be like, look, I'm not feeling a good energy and I just really need to protect myself. And you have every right to do that. Because like I said, the only thing you have control on is your attention, and where your attention goes is what grows. And if it's coming at you and it's making you feel a certain way, you have the right to say no to it. That's what I'm saying. You have the right to say no. And then I'm going to do one more clarifier with my other angel deck. So I use 3 decks, by the way, so get little different messages from each one. Thanks for the likes though. Are you enjoying this reading? One more shuffle. Leadership. And that is literally taking control of your own life. Like, you are the leader in this life. You are the one that has the control to lead the life that you want to live. And in this time, like, what to say, it is time for you to assume your leadership power and position and lovingly guide others. Ooh, that's lovely. And you taking your power back and really taking ownership of your life and who is in your life and who no longer needs to be in your life, that is so up to you. And it's really, really okay to be selective of who you have around you. And with the whole journey of you, if there's things you want to do, projects you want to do, new startup businesses that you're thinking about, and you're like, I want to start up this new business, but I'm scared what maybe other people think, or if you're scared you're going to fail, feel the fear and do it anyway. And that is one thing my dad taught me, was feel the fear and do it anyway, because anything that scares you is outside of your comfort zone. So as soon as we step outside our comfort zone is when we transform. It's when we outgrow our old self. And as humans, we're constantly outgrowing ourselves. We're constantly breaking our limit, because once we get to so our goals that we set, once we've achieved one goal, we don't just settle for that. We go and achieve, and we then set more goals with more goals, and it literally is like this. And if you're on that ladder, the feeling you get of fulfillment is really, really good. But the thing that can stop us and make us stagnant is fear. So you can choose to live in fear, you can choose to stay in your comfort zone, but if you're not willing to break out of that cycle and that comfort, you will never grow. You will never experience more happiness, because you're going to just be sitting in that, but what if this happens, and what if that, the justification of thinking that, it's that fear. It's the fear that's talking. And but yeah, that message is feel the fear and do it anyway. If there's a project or a goal that you want to achieve after coming out of this, now is the time to start planning. Now is the time to take leadership of your own life and start moving forward. Use this time positively. Use this time with just pure intentions of knowing that, right, I'm going to make the most of this and just see where my life can take me after this. And yeah, really start planning that future that you want to live when we're out of this. And it's supported by moon cycles. So we've got the new moon on the 22nd and 23rd in Taurus, and that is a very powerful, every single new moon and full moon in 2020 is so powerful. So I always say with this whole journal card, which was underneath, strategizing, writing your feelings, your thoughts, things that you want to achieve, your goals, making plans. Now is the time. Like the moon is like the most powerful time. So full moon is obviously when things are closure, endings, for then new beginnings. But it's all about releasing and having that closure on that old cycle. But when this new moon comes, so from the full moon to the new moon is the release of everything old. The new moon is when you set your intentions for the new cycle of the moon. And so 22nd to 23rd, depending where you are in the world, is the time to really, really write down the things you want to achieve, things you want to do in the next 4 weeks, 28 days, to just, to get back on track and think, right, I'm gonna be successful. I'm gonna be positive, and I'm going to take those steps needed towards a better life, a better future, more fulfillment, more happiness, more positivity, and really take a look and reflect on the negative parts that are causing maybe your holdbacks, your stagnant, any other outside influences that are affecting your energy. Reassess it. Write down what affects your energy. Work it out and think, okay, right, that has made me feel a little bit drained recently. I'm gonna maybe step back from that. And even with foods and anything that's outside, if it affects you negatively, take a little think about it. Let it sit there and say, look, do I need that? Do I want to keep continuing consuming that energy if it's making me feel a certain way? And then just let that go. Let release, let that go. Start a new cycle, 22nd of April, and write down your intentions. But that was my reading today. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you're all feeling okay and you're well, and I'm sending you lots of love, and thank you for joining me. I look so rough right now. Give me a like. Thanks guys. And I'll probably post this up if it was under 10 minutes. I'll post it on my IG so you can have a little reread. But I hope you have a good day, and lots and lots and lots of love. Thank you so much for the love hearts.